Alrighty, we're back and we're getting set for uh WMMA 5 once again. Um for those who don't know, I have decided on staying strictly on WMMA 5 for the time being. Obviously I may change my mind. There may be a time where I decide let's go back to TEW9 or uh let's do a series off a different game. But right now, I'm staying strictly on WMMA 5, and on my last, I have started up a new series, which is why you're seeing all this. This series has uh, pretty much everything randomly generated. Um, sorry, and basically, with basically nothing to start out from the beginning, and you're just kind of building your way up. Um, by these randomly generated things. Um, and we've now got other promotions to rival. Um, so yeah, good stuff there. I've also decided we will be doing titles. So um, well, I think what we're gonna do is have. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have uh two championship belts. Uh, so we'll do a male world open weight for just to start things off. So save that. Uh, we're not gonna have it active at the moment. Then I will do another one for the male open weight. Um, male world open. Oh wait, male open weight TV. And then for the females, world open weight. Not active. And the female open weight TV. And it is not going to be active. But once we start putting in more shows and stuff, then we'll start throwing in those championship titles. Um, but I also ended up trying to sign a bunch of more fighters. And Also, I have noticed there are no teams. That that is interesting that there's no teams. But so there are I haven't seen any teams get um added on to uh so I don't know how that works, but mm, oh, there are only three referees right now. Glenn Altman, um, Michelle Bankston, and Nathan McKing. Where there are no other referees at this moment. Um, that's interesting. I don't think there is any. Let's see, no agers, those belts now, the broadcasters. Whoops. So, all right, that's the characters, companies. Looks like we've already got a Hall of Fame potentially. Uh, I think these are just the people, the fighters that have won their fights within the first show, but the eras and all that's the same. Event names, free pictures, Hall of Fame, our five judges, nicknames, previous shows. I was gonna say I don't think I should go into the Hall of Fame stuff just yet. Um, although I guess I could look into it and see if there is anybody. I doubt there is, so um I didn't think so. I'll probably just end up inducting myself though. Broadcast team, Amy Youngblood. Perfect. I have inducted myself into the Hall of Fame. And they were talking about the growth at All Star Pro to low level regional. um, and talks about other promotions signing fighters. Um, but now that we've got rival promotions, I need to be a little bit more careful about how I am starting up negotiations. And now might be a good time to start throwing out my user template. So I'll do 5,000 for right now. Just keeping it simple for now. Dora Lebowski, Dana Stones, um, Evelyn Moore, see Gloria Barker. Our offer is the only one she's seriously considering right now. Bump it up just a little bit. Alright. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really care about sports tube. Let's go to Friday now. Week 1, January 2000. We've got a lot going on here. Got a bunch of new hirings taking place. And ASP has signed a couple of new fighters. Perfect. The rival bids VFL have approached Chad Valentine. Once we get to like mid-level, I think it's mid-level or high-level regional, where we can sign exclusive deals, um, then we are set. Once we get to it's high level regional. Once we get to high level regional, we're set to go. No free agent, not enough free agents for free agent ranking. Um, yeah, nothing else too crazy going on as of this moment. So, yeah. Okay. Now we're just waiting on the broadcast deals. Uh, Here we go. We're and hopefully signing some fighters. Um, quick accept. Mav TV. Uh, yeah, 6. Rival bids, rival promotions, approaching our fighters. Um, DWA signing some people. And I'm gonna go to Monday now. Or not. That's cool too. Fighting Samurai TV. Perfect. Go to Monday. Quick accept all. Wow wow. Premier Sports. Euro Cable Sports 1. Luckily, all these companies are like this about the same size as me. I think I'm now at number one. Yeah, considering that we're now low level regional, everywhere else is at unknown. They haven't hosted any shows yet either, but they're also still trying to build up their roster. That's the good thing about being an open weight promotion is that it's a lot easier to do shows. It's a lot easier to do uh um uh a lot of things. Um which would also make it a lot easier for us to grow as a promotion. So I honestly think we have the advantage over lots of other promotions. So I mean, what do you guys think? We're still losing money, but that's okay. Matchmaking. I'm gonna now autofill this. Perfect. Okay, it looks like we would still be okay. Massacre. One of the broadcasters would be upset. We'll still have the co-main event since the main events need to be at um at least I think it's with Mav TV that the main events need to be at low level regional. I mean mid level regional. Stay hungry. Okay, this would still be a good main event. This would still be good. The main event would still be good. Um, altar show. This would still be a good main event. I'm gonna add in Euro Cable Sports. Never Surrender. That'd be a mid-level regional, so that's fine. Kickstart. Have this fight be our main event. And we need 2 more female openweight fights. Perfect. Blood and Bones. Advanced regional. Save. Autofill. Euro Cable Sports 1. And we're gonna continue on. Euro Cable Sports 1 will do ASP 13 First Strike. Week 3, Wednesday. Dread or Bread is what this event will be. And we'll hold it in Michigan. And then for ASP 15, we'll do ASP 15 Aftershock. Sunday, week 4, May 2000. In Missouri. Okay, perfect. Now I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for my main event. Sure, I'll have this main event. Blood and Bones. This will be our co-main event. Sure, we'll have that beer. And then we'll do this mat fight. Derek Barkley. Bobby Wright. Amber Long. Gene Hayes. We'll do a one night tournament for the female openweight division. Women's Gold Star. Okay, so it doesn't really matter um how the main event goes for that. I think it's Mav TV that it matters. Let me look through my media. Let's see. Media. Yeah, it's Mav TV because you need to have the commercial at mid-level regional. Everywhere else is either unknown or low-level regional. So, and now that we'll end up getting revenue off of our shows, we might still end up doing some stuff on sports too, just to gain popularity. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. No, I don't want to cancel the contract. I'll book some more shows later. Let's go to Friday. See what happens. I'm assuming more signings happened. Brian Bayer. AFO signed a bunch of contracts. Alright. DWA, we've got a lot of people signing for other promotions. Oh, there was a fight that got canceled. Shattered knee. Ouch. So we're gonna have to change up an opponent then at ASP 10. Uh, ASP 10 kickstart. Uh, matchmaking. Word matchmaking. Oh, there it is. So we're gonna have to change this up. Who's going to fight? Uh, Cecil. Oh wait, Marvin Johnson. Sorry. Guess it will be Cecil. We'll do a men's gold star as well. Men's gold star. Then it'll be Dread or Bread. And I want to do 2 one-night tournaments for this one. Stephen Gibson, Harvey, Edgar, and Tom Diaz. Um, we'll have this be stars in the making. Then we'll do another one for the female openweight division. Ava Rose Alter, Brenda Riggs, Marcia Alston, and Ariel McMahon. Shh. Uh, stars to be made, I guess. There. Aftershock. Sure, this can mean event. I'm just going to see if there's anybody in Missouri. Hometown fighter, yes. No, there isn't. Anybody anybody that nope. At least not there. Uh I was trying to see if there was anybody that hasn't that that is made their debut yet. Um I was trying to see if I could grab people that have had fights, but it doesn't look like I can. Yeah, everybody else is recuperating right now. So it would be a while before I do that, probably. So yeah, there we go. And then here, there we go. There's our show. Let's see what happens at Glory Days. I'm gonna go now to next show and just wait till either we get to the next show or until some emails pop up. Alright, we are at Glory Days now. Um, some fighters booked at other events, that's fine. Glory Days, everybody made weight. Oh, VFL has their first event. Got 6 shows going on with the heavyweight fight main eventing. Um, the betting odds are pretty stacked, so it might screw with their critical and oh god, lots of uneven matchups that might screw with their rating. That might screw them over. Um, good for them though. A company's got an event lined up. Um, VFL's the only promotion so far to have a event set up, but that's still good. We currently have no momentum, no negative or positive momentum. Well, good luck to the VFL. And now we're getting set for Glory Days. We are at ASP2 Glory Days being held in Iowa. This is the second ASP show of 2000. We're due to have 6 main fights and no preliminaries at all. Headlining is Abigail Alpert versus Adele Levin. So, yeah, just looking for that. Barnaby Ross and Travis Tanner. Bernard Tarkay is our referee. Archer Summers, Edwin Pattinkin, and Darren Boone are our judges. Okay. Ross connects with a jab, but finds nothing but air with a big right. Ross throws a punch, but Tanner was equal to it. Tanner comes in and grabs Ross in that clinch. Okay. Smothers him against the ropes. Continuing to smother him against the ropes. Travis Tanner, my God. Looks like it was kind of an exciting round. Taking the grapple. Oh, big strike. Ooh, knockdown. 4, 5, 6, 7. Tanner is up. Now into the second half of the second round. Final minute. That brings us to the end of the round. Um, I personally give it to Barnaby Ross. Yeah, Barnaby Ross has gotten the win. By unanimous decision, the fight was rated as good. Jacqueline Armbuster versus Susan Recksteiner. Bernard's our ref once again. And Willie Slater, Archer Summers, and Edwin Pattinkin are judges. Sorry, we're underway. They start with a touch of gloves. The two fighters clinch. Okay. Takedown. Rick Steiner pulls guard. Round one has expired. I'd give that one to Armbuster. Seems like Jacqueline Armbuster might end up winning. Rick Steiner with a takedown attempt does not get the trip. Halfway mark. Oh, takedown attempt is not successful. Takedown attempt. That takedown attempt was successful. And now, getting ready to go for a rear naked choke, but does not allow it. That could have been a huge win for Jacqueline Armbuster. Either way, she's going to win by unanimous decision. The fight was decent. She could have had a submission victory, though. Austin Ashby and Chad Backen is up next. Michael Badgers are ref. Archer Summers, Edwin Pattinkin, and Darren Boone are judges. The two fighters touch gloves. Okay. And that's the end of round one. bunch of jabs taking place. But otherwise, nothing too exciting. Oh, takedown attempt was successful. Time slips away. Time expires. Judges will decide what happens now. Chad Backin won by unanimous decision, and the fight was poor. Okay then. Gloria Aroma versus Jocelyn Richard. Bernard Tarque is our ref. Willie Slater, Archer Summers, and Edwin Pattinkin is our judges. Takedown attempt. Oh, the takedown is in Richard's half guard. In half guard. Start of the second round. Comes in closer. Got some jabs. Some fatigue. Ooh, a big stripe. Richard unsteady on her feet. That's the end of the round. Let's see what happens. Aroma is the winner by unanimous decision. The fight was decent. Gene Macy versus Jeremy Newton is up next. In our co-main event, let's see who will get the victory here tonight. Kind of a big uh difference in the betting line, but oh well. Bernard Turque is our ref. Archer Summers, Edwin Pattinkin, and Darren Boone is our judges. Takedown attempt is unsuccessful. Newton with a judo style throw fails. A judo throw doesn't work. Newton with a judo throw doesn't work. We're just doing a bunch of judo throws at this point, or judo based throws. From Jeremy Newton anyway. And none of them worked. Maybe try a new strategy, Newton. Ooh. And desperation takedown attempt succeeds. Oh crap. We might end up with Gene Macy getting the win. Yeah, Gene Macy might have just taken the win. Newton wins by unanimous decision, though. Okay, then. Abigail Alpert versus Adele Leben is our main event. Bernard Turque is our ref. Archer Summers, Edwin Pattinkin, and Darren Boone's our judges. And Leben is towering over Alpert. In terms of height. Which also means Leben probably has a reach advantage. But we'll see if Alpert can end up getting the victory. Betting lines are pretty tied up, it looks like. Both these two are pretty young as well. Going into the final 60 seconds of the round, Alpert's breathing really hard already. She's not very well conditioned. Not a whole lot happening in the round. They're a bit restless as a result. It's fine. Might screw with the rating for the main event, but that's okay. Already in the halfway mark. Living with a knee to the thigh. Again, not really a whole lot happening here, but now we're in round 3. Which will end up being the final round unless the judges decide we need another round. Alpert has a cut under her eye. And round 3 is over. Let's see. Round number 4 begins now. Takedown attempt is successful. Leben has to pull guard. Leben reaches up, tries to lock up an arm. Alpert throws some hands. And that's the end of round 4. And now we find out who's winning. Adele Leben wins by split decision. So our main event was good. And we got 64% in critical rating. So we're still good. And commercial ratings at 35. We're at mid-level regional. Perfect. And myself on commentary. Popularity does increase everywhere. You love to see it. There every fight ended in some type of decision. So there was no knockouts. There were no submissions, which, you know, that's unfortunate. But and our main event was the only split decision finish. Everyone else was by unanimous decision. We did gain some money. It wasn't a lot, but we gained like $5,000. So it's still something. And broadcaster reminder, SportTube. Travis Tanner broke his ribs. We still got VFL 1 taking place as well. But yeah. Do we have is there a 3x3 end decider? I don't think so. You could do a round for an hour? My God. That sounds awful. Uh, I think I'm just gonna do for the main events. I'm just gonna do 2x5 in decider, and then for the title fights, um, um, 2 rounds by 30 as well. Jesus. Um, I'm gonna have title fights be 4x3 in Decider. There. Uh, go to the matchmaking. Add another show. June. Autofill. High voltage in Mississippi. Friday, week 2, June 2000. Black and white in New Jersey. We'll do week 3, Tuesday, June. Power of the People in Indiana. And then Saturday, we'll do men's spotlight. And then Sunday, week 3, June, women's spotlight. Ad show. Catch weight. Sunday, week 4, June. Catch weight 1, it's over. And then July, week 3, Monday. Desolation. Um, Idaho. And then we'll go August, week 4, Sunday. Raw power in Alabama. High voltage. This would be a pretty solid main event, I would think. Sure, we'll have this main event. Oh, this co-main event. And then for the rest, we'll just go on to a main card. Likely usage on main card. Okay, on prelims. Nobody. Uh, at least on main card, I guess. Sure, we'll put this on the card. What about female open weights? We, she's got a to be announced. Okie dokie, add this fight. And men's spotlight, we'll just get right into it. Uh, we'll have a tournament, one night tournament. Showcase. There we go. Okay, now we'll go to supremacy. We'll just go to the end of the month. The loading time is so much faster here. I love it. We get to do shows and just really a lot of things a lot quicker. It's really nice. Looks like we now got a local show. It's a small local show. VFL's got some stuff. AFL's got a show now. As real as it gets. Bunch of lightweight fights. TWA's got some stuff. It's got a strawweight and heavyweight fights. But there you go. Oh, great. Supremacy does not have a fight now. And I can't just. I guess I could throw in Jeremy Newton. Jeremy Newton just had a fight not that long ago. So he'd be the first one to make a return, I guess. Okay then. we got a to be announced for Bryce Cope as well. Blackout. Making sure we don't have any more to be announced. I think there is one or two more, but that's like farther down the line. Yeah, right here. Black and white. Sure, we'll have this main event. Um, some new fighters as well. Looks like we got the world rankings. There are no rankings of you right now. Not enough free agents. You see how much higher we went in attendance and gate though? That's something worth looking at too. Uh, Abigail. Okay. Let's see. Anybody at high level regional? Nope. Okay, I tried. Low mid level regional. Got a couple of mid level regional fighters we could sign. Otherwise, I think we'll have to stay at low level regional for now. Gladys Williams. Got some local shows. Okie dokie. Our credibility went up. Perfect. Stability is still at 95. I can't do anything on the corporate because we're still in debt. But let's go now. Let's just go to the next show and then wait to see if anything happens. Uh, what do you guys think about the new series? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you guys feel about all the stuff that's been going on. Some shots being thrown at some fighters throwing shots at each other ahead of their fights. Um, we did get some signings, great stuff there. Um, in DWA, I think this is DWA's first show when Barley goes up against Rogers. TWA Barry versus Austin. That's the strawweight one we saw earlier. Um, but yeah, we're getting set for ASP 3 Supremacy. We're just gonna keep on going. Let's simulate to Monday. Oh wait, yeah, but first Supremacy. That's my bad. I was like, huh? Never mind. Uh, we've got Supremacy being held in Iowa. This is the third show of 2000. We're due to have 6 main fights and no preliminaries at all. Our main event is Neil Barlow and Corey Barefoot. Very interesting last name, but you do you. They're tied in they're pretty evened out on the betting lines. This is our co-main event. Big favorite on Joe Burnham. Very split between these two. Thanks, Jeremy Newton, for joining up on our fight card so soon. This is very split as well. Dana Ward versus Amira McKean with Michael Badger as the ref. Stanley Murphy, Willie Slater, and Archer Summers as our judges. The fight begins. They touch gloves. Both fighters engage. Come forward and engage. Into the final minute. Some exchange of strikes, but nothing really significant. Round 2 begins. Nothing damaging happening. Little fatigue is now creeping in. With a minute of the round remaining. Oh, there's a slam. Round 2 expires. Let's see who wins. Looks like Ward won by unanimous decision. The fight was good. Roland Acid versus Corey Murphy is up next. Roland Acid does not look like he will have much conditioning, but he does not look like he's in shape. But don't judge a book by its cover. He is the favorite in the betting odds. But against Corey Murphy. So we'll see how this fight goes. Michael Badger is our referee. Archer Summers, Edwin Pattinkinson, and Alden Adkisson is our judges. With Roland Acid being 30 pounds heavier about. It's like 34. And I'll let you guys watch that. I'll be back. Oh, dang. Roland Acid won by unanimous decision. Crazy. Um, Not really crazy. I saw that coming. That was sarcasm. But we got an average fight. Um, let's see. It wasn't really a whole lot going on, but so that makes sense. Um, Luckily we've got more action. Uh, Apparently Roland Acid's a good talker. Alrighty. Uh, Bernard Tarquet is our ref. Adkinson, Slater, and other guy, our judge. And Pearl Roberts defeats Abril Lindland in majority decision. Uh, the fight was average. I don't think I've ever seen a majority decision finish ever, but uh, either way, great stuff there. Fight was average. Didn't seem like a whole lot was going on anyway. Uh, Great win though for Pearl Roberts. Harold Petruzzelli versus Jeremy Newton. Thanks again, Jeremy Newton, for agreeing to join up so last minute. Um, I think the first guy to, I think he's the first person to make his return to All Star Pro, which is pretty cool. Um, we'll see how Jeremy Newton ends up doing. Okay, and we get Harold Petruzzelli versus Jeremy Newton, and Jeremy Newton for being the first one to make his return uh after his debut. He actually won in his debut too, so we'll see how this fight goes. It's pretty split between these two in the betting lines. So Bernard Turkey is our referee. Our judges. Newton is a lot lighter, but that's okay. Okay. He couldn't connect with the strikes. It's a stalemate. One minute of the round remaining. Grabs Newton into a clinch. Smothered against the ropes. And we're now at round two. Newton lands a left hook. Ooh, a wicked right uppercut from Petruzzelli. And he's knocked down. Newton is. Newton has a 10 count. 4, 5, 6. Newton's back up. Referee tells them to continue the fight. Left jab misses with a right hand. Left jab and a right cross from Petruzzelli to come together and strike. Big right hand allowing Newton to counter. They step in to strike. Lands a sharp 1-2. Petruzzelli hits a good right hand. That last shot may have done some damage as Newton's backing off. A right cross stumps into Newton. Uh-oh. He backs off further into the ropes. Oh, uh-oh. Newton still entrapped. Newton takes a right hand. Newton partially blocks the uppercut. Newton can't cover up well enough. Gets knocked down. Starts at 10 count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Newton's back up. The fight continues. Exchange of strikes don't go anywhere. Both fighters engage. Off with a target with a jab, but hits the left of the body. Petruzzelli lands a 1-2. The time runs out. Let's see. Looks like Petruzzelli won by unanimous decision. Jeremy Newton, the first person to make his return in All-Star Pro in the save, manages to lose. Pretty unfortunate there, but we got our co-main event now. Archer Summers, big difference in size and weight, but that again is going to happen. It's an open weight company. And Barham falls to the floor. 4, 5, 6. Barham regains her footing. And round one is over. And it looks like Lashley won that one. Okay. Fighters engage. Oh, Barham wobbles and falls. Counting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Barham gets up. A big strike. And now we're almost out of time. And that's the end of the fight. And it looks like Lashley won by unanimous decision. The fight was decent. And now it's time for the main event of the evening. Christopher Michaels is our referee. And the fight begins. One, two, counters with a jab. An exchange of strikes with nothing significant. Both fighters engage. Round one's over. With Barlow looking like he won that round. Takedown attempt from Barlow. does not work. Barefoot with some jabs. Round 2 is over. As we head into round 3. Barefoot wobbles and falls. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Barefoot's back up. Wow. Almost a 10 count. And now we're into round 4. And here's a suplex attempt. Barlow executes it well. And we're into round 4. Seeing who wins. Barlow won by unanimous decision in our main event. With 172 people in attendance, $12,126 in gate. 36, so we're at mid-level regional in the commercial rating still. Commercial ratings was at 60. Popularity does increase everywhere. All the fights were at a decision finish. We gained $531. That's not very much. Also, we might have to change the rules a little bit. Maybe make the rounds a little bit longer. Maybe instead of a decider round, we just make it a whole other round entirely. Not really sure what we do there. But I think that's what we're gonna do. 3x3, 3x5. 5x3. There we go. Alrighty. Making them round, just removing the decider rounds. Hopefully will make things a little bit more interesting. But that'll be it for this video. And I'll catch you on the flip side.